already recording. This might be better. Sticking it between my steering wheel might be better. But here's like a big problem, is that video just stopped in the middle, and I know how slow and how long it takes to edit those videos together, to get them out, to upload them, and all of that thing. Like, it is a hassle. I have a few videos that I did film that I haven't cut together so I could push them out and just post them to YouTube. And since I haven't done some of those, there's another excuse as to why I haven't been uploading videos, is because I have some videos that are in a few separate clips, and it takes too much time to cut those videos together. And it's not like I'm making any money from this, so I can't hire anyone to do that. But if I could hire someone to do that, I could output videos more frequently, because I would be outsourcing something that it's a problem I don't want to solve, because I don't want to be good at the video editing. What I want to be good at is I want to be good at sitting in front of a camera and talking, or sitting in front of a camera and giving people information that will benefit their lives. I want to be good at sitting in front of a camera and I just want to be good at being in front of the camera. I want to be the person who is the good communicator, is the good, is helpful, I guess. I want to be a good businessman, I guess. I don't want to do the stuff. I don't want to do the stuff. I want to know the people who can do the stuff, and then I just want to push it out and help them do the stuff. And truly, I mean, that's kind of what I've been thinking about with Rob's job, is what if, to take all the pressure off of myself, what if I just did the stuff that I do want to do, which is I want to, all right, let me figure this out. I want to get the answers out of the people and tell the people who can do the thing, go do the thing. That is what I want to do. I don't want to do the thing. I don't want to know how to do the thing. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to know all that much more than I currently do. And that kind of flies in the face of what I'm doing right now, which is I'm driving down to John's shop so that he can teach me how to do the design layout. And I have someone who can just do that for me, which is John. The reason that I'm doing that, though, instead of going and learning how to build the actual cabinets, I'm just learning how to design how they will look when they're built, is if I can help people get to an understanding of what they want faster, if I can help people decide this is what I want as fast as I possibly can, and then okay, I know what you want, and I know who to call to get you what you want. I can make more money from figuring out how to get that done efficiently than I can figuring out how to wire a house more efficiently. So I'm not really interested in improving all that much in my electrical skills, because honestly, I will just charge for a problem that I think exists. I don't know that this is that big of a problem, but I see it everywhere, is like people are indecisive. Why do I think that I can solve that problem? I don't know why I think that I can solve that problem. The people at Knowles are indecisive about where the cabinets go, what they look like, and all of that sort of thing. If they just had the ability to see the picture beforehand, they could make better decisions, faster decisions. They wouldn't have to think so much. They wouldn't have to and then it begs the question, well, who can afford that? And then that, the solution to that problem is, well, maybe I only want to sell to the people who can afford to make things as easy on me as they possibly can be. Maybe. Or with the lower level client, like the apartment grade stuff with Rob, it just is less stakes because he's not going to live there. It's someone else that's going to live there. Anyways, ultimately, I know that this isn't my end goal. I know that being a good general contractor can't be my end goal because it's too much effort for not enough money. It's a struggle to make money. Like, you gotta know so much. There are other ways that I think I can make way more money and not need to know all the parts quite as well. I want to know some of the parts, but I don't need to know every part. Anyways, let me go back to what I was originally talking about. Some of the things that I was talking about, I haven't been watching educational videos. I've just been wasting my brain and watching whatever crap comes up. I'm gonna post these in part 1 and part 2, so I don't have to worry about the editing, and I'm not going to adjust any of the videos because that's not the point. The point is, there's my Fillmore 23. Okay. Good, I didn't miss my exit. That's nice. Okay. I'm going to post these as a part 1 and part 2 so that wow, it popped up on my screen. That's so nice. It's incredible. Okay. Back to what I was talking about. I am not going to make this any harder on myself than it has to be. I have all my other ideas for good YouTube channel, not even good, just fun YouTube ideas to help me become a better YouTuber. I probably need to involve somebody else in my videos. That'll help get my creative juices flowing. I haven't been writing my lists of ideas. I haven't filmed my Joe video yet that I wanted to film, where I read an article and I talked about it. I've been wasting my time scrolling on YouTube instead of doing productive things. And another reason that I've been hearing in my brain about why I'm wasting my time is well, if I'm trying to make YouTube content, I need to consume YouTube content as well. But, I mean, that's dumb. Like, that's actually dumb. I do need to consume some stuff, but the stuff that I want to produce is not the stuff that I've been consuming. I want to produce some of the stuff that I've been consuming because it's fun and it's easy, and I want to take the fun and easy routes so that I can keep synergy and keep momentum going. But I also want to come up with systems for the hard stuff. Brian George has a great system for his content. He watches a movie and he makes a pitch meeting about it. He's got an endless supply of content there. Cody Ko, he's got a good formula for how to poop out content. He doesn't need to be uber creative every single day. He's found something that works and he just keeps doing it. I would love to find something that works and then just keep doing it as long as it's interesting enough for me to want to do it. And honestly, reading articles and thinking through ideas is interesting enough for me to want to do it. Is it sustainable? I'm really not sure, because clearly right now it hasn't been sustainable because I've been neglecting to do it. I've been procrastinating on doing it. And again, I've got tons of excuses as to why I've been doing that. I've got a baby coming. The baby's almost here. I gotta make sure that my brain is as clear for my wife as it possibly can be. I don't want to overload her with all my ideas. It might be better for me to not think so much about stuff that isn't related to her and my baby because I don't want to overwhelm her. But why don't I just think about it and then not talk to her about it? I don't need to talk to her about it. I don't need to overwhelm her with every thought that comes into my mind. Again, that was kind of what the freaking point of these YouTube videos were, is that, hey, instead of bothering my wife with all of this needless information, why don't I bother YouTube? And if anyone really wanted to hear it, they would go and watch this video. My wife could go and watch this video if she really wanted to hear my annoying business brain thoughts or my annoying stupid idea thoughts. And I can have somewhere to put my stupid ideas, and it's just about finding time to do it. It's really just about finding time to do it. And since I've got a call coming in, it's so weird that it's coming in, but I wonder what would happen if I hit answer right now. I'm gonna try it. Oh, it went away. If someone else calls again, I will try it. Okay. Hopefully we're still going the right direction. Heading towards driving through Simi Valley. I think we're only about a half an hour away from our final destination. Okay. I really wonder how the sound quality is on all of these. All right. It's hard to find time to film some of these videos. But it's not really true because I do waste so much time. My wife did approach me yesterday and say, hey, I don't really like some of the crap that you've been scrolling through. And that's fair. That's completely fair. She said that completely in a fair way. I don't like most of the crap that I've been scrolling through either. And again, more of my excuses, it's not really popping up things I want to see because I switched accounts for when I watch videos, and that has my algorithm is all screwed up, and I don't like that. I logged back into my normal account today, and I watched a Myron video at the beginning part of my drive just now. I think I need to take the 118 West in 1 mile. Get over. Hasn't popped back up on my screen yet, but I think that's what I need to do. Look at that sunshine, man. It's a fun view. I'm getting a little toasty as well. Okay. Anyways. One of my ideas, because I want to make a business reacts channel so I can just react to Myron videos. I mean, it's going to take up a friggin' crazy amount of time because his videos are 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long, whatever it is. 118 east towards Los Angeles. Fantastic. Okay. I would like to do that. It's going to take up so much time. Those videos are going to be 1,000 years long, and I don't really want to make that long of videos. It'd be nicer to just make shorter videos. I want to think through ideas. I want to think through articles. I want to sharpen my mind and sharpen my brain, and I should stop wasting my time and start using my downtime to still be productive, even if it's in a way that I'm not really used to. And I should just stop procrastinating. I mean, that's the other half of this whole equation. I want to save working time to business hours. Even if I got to work longer days, I want to do that. And my fun projects, I want to make make sure that they're fun enough for me to decompress with them, but not so fun that they are a waste of time. Maybe that's not the right word. Not so fun, not so mindless that they're a waste of time. Fun enough that I enjoy doing them, but not so mindless that they become a waste of my time. Some ways that I want to solve these problems. I think if I have a desire to watch any YouTube videos, so that I don't become overwhelmed by the amount of information that's hitting my brain, what if I just rewatch a Myron video over and over and over and over again? It's the only YouTube that I can watch until I put out a dedicated piece of content for that video. Because I get something every time I watch it. It's like watching The Office over. I find a new joke that I haven't heard before every time I rewatch. Maybe that's what I will try to do. I will just rewatch this Myron video until I have formulated enough thoughts about it to produce a dedicated piece of content for this video that I can link the video at the bottom of my video about the video. I can cut and pull out parts of it and do whatever I want to do, but I will just rewatch the video until I have made some piece of content about it. I have had an article clipped to the front of my clipboard. It's Joe's article. I maybe should not watch any more YouTube until I've read that article and put out a piece of content for that article with a link about that article somewhere. So those are a couple of the things that I really want to work on. I need to figure out how to not waste so much time consuming YouTube. I had a thought earlier in the year that, hey, what if I made sure that I am producing as much or more than I am consuming? And one way to do that is to keep filming these stupid videos, these shoot from the hip videos. That would be helpful. And then separately make sure that I'm not consuming as much garbage. And at first I thought, hey, maybe it's as much time as I spend consuming, I need to spend that much time producing. But honestly, that might not be it. Maybe it's just the amount of videos that I consume. I need to make sure that I post something about it. And I know that I like these Myron videos. I know that every time I watch one, I'm gonna get something out of it. So how about I just do that? Okay, that's enough thinking through that idea for this video. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly think through what the frick I'm doing with my first stop, and that way I can be more productive when I get to my first stop. So this is what I'm doing. I'm driving to, I forget what the name of the place is, but it's the granite countertop supplier for our granite guy, Albert. CIS, that's not it. CK, I don't remember the 3-letter acronym, but I'm heading to this place. I'm trying to get some sample boards. I know that Rob wants to go with a gray color, so I'm going to try to get all of their gray quartz samples that they will give me. But I also would just like a board. And if I got to order it, great. Whatever I got to do in order to receive that board, I'm just going to pay for it because it's going to solve my problems in the long run. It's going to make it easier for me in the long run. I remember when I was a kid, my dad had all these sample boards, and maybe my dad kind of went through the same types of thought processes that I'm going through right now as far as how to make this business work. And I know that pretty quickly he switched out of it. So that gives me some hope that even if I work really, really hard on this venture, it's not gonna be a complete waste of time. It's possible that it'll still be okay, that it'll still work out. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. So I remember when I was a kid, my dad got sample boards and he had cabinet samples with stain colors and all that type of thing. I mean, honestly, getting white painted cabinets is just the easiest. Not even worrying about stained cabinets is just so easy to get white painted cabinets. They always look good. They're easy to touch up. It's just so easy. I don't know if that is completely true. I want to ask John some of those questions today. I'll probably film a second video on my drive from the granite shop to John. But anyways, okay, I'm heading to the granite shop. I'm going to try to get as many samples as they will give me for free, and then also I just want to get some boards ordered so that I have, hey, what do you guys have? I want information. What do you guys have readily available? What can I guarantee you guys will have when my granite guy comes to pick up your prefabricated slabs? That's some of the language I want to say. I just need to figure out what they're talking about so that I can sell it to a customer better. I want sample boards. That's really what it is. I need sample boards. Give me sample boards. I don't care what, like, I want Albert to make plenty of money so that he'll show up to my jobs. I don't want to try to steal some of his working time, steal some of his income. It's easy for him to grab it on his way to me. All of that type of stuff is all true. I want him to be able to make money as well. So I'm not trying to take away what he does best, but I also, if I can be the one to sell a client on a particular product and a particular piece of stone, I'm the one that they're facing with. So I need to know at least some of the answers, man. At least some of the answers. And I just want boards to show them, hey, these are the cheap options. These are what we have readily available. These are the cheapest options. If you want to go with something outside of what's on these boards, it's going to be a little bit more money. And I'm just going to charge a $500 fee or something. I don't know. Yeah, probably a $500 fee for me figuring out exactly what it is, what countertops they want. Because if they can make it easy on me, boom, I don't have to think. You get the $500 discount for making my life easier. That's a thought. I know I'm talking in all these big numbers, but it really is all these big numbers in my mind that I just want to be okay with marking things. That was one thing Myron said recently that I liked, is what you thought was that you were supposed to set things at a price that your customer is happy with. That's not what you're supposed to do. You need to set things at a price that you are happy with, that you are stoked with, that you will be excited to show up for. And honestly, that's super true with me. It's like when I am not charging enough, I'm not happy to show up. And honestly, I'm charging a frick ton of money right now, and I'm still not that happy to show up because I kind of have in my mind ways in which to be able to make more, better, faster money. And I'm not pursuing those because I'm just trying to get my baseline covered, and I'm trying to get my baseline covered as fast as I can so I can move on to those other things. And that is what I need to keep remembering, is that, hey, what I'm currently going through is temporary. I'm trying to get to the point where I can do this effortlessly, where I can do this without thinking too hard. If I can remodel somebody's kitchen and bath without thinking too hard, then I can the money is just going to flow from there. I want to get to the point where I don't have to think about it. I know who to call. I know how to call them. I've set up a system. I want to set up the system. And this is the realm in which I'm comfortable right now. This is the realm in which I can see that I can get from A to Z quickly and easily. And now I just need to get from A to Z. I can't slow down now that I know that I can get from A to Z. I need to now just get from A to Z so that I can just, with less and less and less time on every single job, just get the same result, which is X amount of dollars or X amount of percent or whatever it ends up being. I just want to make it as easy as I can on myself so that I can focus and think about the next way to make more, better money. The next system. And if I can figure out this system and make a YouTube video about how I set up this system, there you go. Myron is so transparent about how much things cost and why he values them, where he values them, because he knows what it is that he's providing value in. And I want to know what it is that I'm providing value in. And I think my dad kind of knew that, hey, the thing that I can provide value with is I can get cabinets. I can get custom cabinets made, and that's where I can provide value. All the other stuff, I don't really want to think about it that much. I would rather not make any money on getting that shower figured out. At least on the first go around, I don't want to make any money on getting that shower figured out. And I literally just want to hire people to do every other bit outside of the cabinets and the granite. I can figure out the cabinets and the granite, and I can hire someone to do the rest of it. I just want to be okay. I want to go meet them. This is what I should do with Rob's job. I'm going to know what it is that I'm doing with the cabinets. I'm going to know what it is that I'm doing with the granite. I'm going to figure out how much money I'm going to make from those two items. And then I'm not going to charge it. Maybe I'll charge a tiny percentage for just the work that it takes to go and call the people and get the people lined up to do what it is that I think that they should do and all that sort of thing. Honestly, that's what I should do. I'm going to hire someone else to do every other part of it. I'm just going to focus on the two areas in which I think that I can add value, which again is the cabinets and the granite and the ability to pull out of them what is it that you want to do and suggest to them, hey, this is the direction that I would go because of these reasons. And the tub, I figured out what I'm going to say about the tub is, hey, this is what I would do. I would get this Villager tub from Home Depot. It costs $600, but you're never gonna worry about the tub again. If you really want to glaze the tub, we can do that. It's not something that we normally do. We normally just get this stainless steel tub because it's stainless steel. If something drops on it, it doesn't crack. Nothing will go wrong with it. If you want to do the glaze route, we can. I've never personally done it. My dad has done it. We've got people that can do it. I'll go and figure out how to do it. But this is what I would recommend. Just get a Villager tub. Just do it that way. I think think that's what I ought to do. Hopefully on Wednesday or Thursday I can get the whole thing figured out as far as I don't need to go to Knowles this week. I don't know why I'm trying to go to Knowles. I do know why. It's because I want a paycheck. And honestly, I'm not going to show up to Knowles the rest of the week. I'm going to focus on this new thing, and when there's a little break in this job, that's when I'm going to go to Knowles and solve the rest of their problems. I don't want to be the electrician anymore. I only want to be the electrician for my own jobs. I don't want to be someone else's electrician, because I'm not an electrician is the problem. I'm not an electrician. I should just stick with my projects. I'll be the electrician because I know what the risk is, and I know how to, I don't really know how to find someone else to do it, but I know what I'm willing to pay for, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I think that's the way I'm going to do that. Okay, I think I've got some of that figured out. I need to get back in a groove, man. Last week was a crap week. And honestly, it was because I spent so much time at Knowles, just wasting my time. It sucks my synergy. It sucks my energy. I spent some time at Mike's. I was able to get out of his pretty quickly. I spent some time at Knowles. I spent some time at Mattress Mike's. I don't want to solve these types of problems. I don't want to solve these types of problems. They're too small and they're not helpful. I want to be very good at very specific problems. I want to be very good at very specific problems. That's what I want to do. I got to run some of this stuff past my dad, figure all that out. I'll figure it out. But I'll bet you if I asked him to help me meet with a couple people, he would be more than happy to help me. And honestly, why am I trying to figure it out all on my own? It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Dad, I don't want to sign you up to show up when I can't show up. That's not what I'm asking for. I'm not asking, hey, I'm about to have a baby, can you show up because I can't show up on Rob's job? No, I'm going to lean into, I've already communicated enough with Rob, hey, this is kind of what my capacity is at the moment. He kind of knows that stuff. It's all going to be fine. I'm going to try my best to get all of the stuff set up this week. I will do demo, and I will do cabinets and granite. I'm going to hire other people to do all the other stuff. That's what I'm going to do. I'm only going to do what I'm good at. I'm not going to do what I'm not good at. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. And the thing is, the things that I want to be good at, I'm not good at them yet. So I want to lean on John because he can help me. He's willing to help me. And honestly, I should just lean on my dad because he can and will be willing to help me. I don't want to bog him down with stuff he doesn't, I don't know. I don't want to bog him down, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. figure it out. It's going to work out. It's going to be great. Okay, that's the end of this video. Let me come up with a title for part 1 and part 2. Something about granite. Something about Myron, maybe. I'm going to name these Concrete. And the reason I'm going to name them Concrete is because the stone that Rob and his people have put into his previous jobs is called Concrete. And I'm trying to figure out a product similar that is easy for Albert to get and pick up, because this is what I already know. This is what I've already heard works, what I've already seen works. I want to make Albert's life as easy as possible, and I want to be able to just tell him, hey, I want this stone, and I need you to be able to be here on this day or this day, and he will figure out how to say yes or no and figure out how to tell me which day he can come. That's what I want to do. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be great. It's gonna work out. It's gonna be great. No big deal. This has been Concrete Part 2. You're not gonna know why Part 1 is named Concrete until you watch video number 2. But if you're watching this, you've already gotten here. So, Concrete Part 1 and Part 2. I can't remember what the other part of the name of the stone was. All right, but anyways, those are the videos. Thank you, Jesus. I'm gonna make something work.